The project's important to Detroit because fundamentally, at the end of the day, it's a civic building. It's also a justice building. Anytime you embark on designing specifically a project in the public realm, you need to think about its history, where it is in the future, how long will it last. It represents justice, it represents our society, it represents our form of government. It's a building that belongs to all of us. It's part of a city's rebirth, a new center for justice, a new center that expresses one of our fundamental foundations. The idea of creating a single place was very, very important. There's a courthouse, there's a sheriff's administrative building, and then there are 2 detention facilities. They sit on a common foundation, something that gives it stability, something that gives it strength and fortitude. Is important in this idea of justice. How do we balance the need for security versus the idea that justice in our democratic society needs to be accessible and has a sense of transparency. And so how do we kind of lift the veil to see what takes place inside the building, to see justice at work, and also to create that welcoming front door that says this part of our government is absolutely accessible. This is a building type which has long been ignored by our profession. How do we elevate the quality of the design to demonstrate this concern for addressing ideas of dignity, of wellness, of humanity? We've accepted that challenge. We believe these buildings' role in cities, their roles in serving justice, need to be elevated and deserve the attention, and hopefully in doing so we raise public awareness of it, we raise professional awareness of what we're doing and what can be done. How do we take precast building facades, which are always equated with a low-cost material, and how do we elevate it? The complexity in that simple scallop shape, maximizing the profile, the depth of the curve, the frequency of the curve, so that we really can allow it to be something that is animated by the sun, that it starts to create shadows, different shadows at different times of day, different levels of illumination, reflecting the early morning sun to changing color and becoming brilliant white in the heat of the afternoon, to then kind of reflecting sunset and the twilight of the day. We did exhaustive studies in terms of finding what is that kind of almost optimized profile and the frequency that it occurs, and then working with the precast fabricators to determine how big that incline is, right? That depth of that crescent shape that creates value, creates the architectural effect, but is cost effective.